Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus reading for for the time period of now. Actually, I'm not going to put an exact time on this. I'm just going to say whenever you're called to view this is the time when you are meant to see this message. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Before I get into the reading, I just want to address the elephant in the room. If you happen to see a bandage on my arm at times coming in, I'm going to try and not show it. But if it does pop in, I've been a bit ill recently, so that's just a repercussion of that. So I apologise if that does come on camera every now and again. I'm going to try and not show it, okay? Sag, let's get started on your reading. You've drawn the card of Divine Guardian. Now, this is a protection energy. It could be the protection from someone who has already passed over. It could be it has the protection of the winged mother, so it could be a maternal energy. It even could be like a grandmother or a great-grandmother for some of my Sagittarius. And what I'm sensing with this movement card, and I'll try and pick it up with this hand so you don't encounter my bandage, movement. It feels like one day waking up and thinking, okay, I'm going to go in that direction, and then something unforeseen could happen, and the next day you might be thrown off into a completely different direction. So there's a lot of change around you at the moment, Sagittarius, and not really, I don't think that you can commit to one path at this time because things are just very changeable. You are being initiated through a challenge. It could be like a crisis of some kind, but it doesn't have to be. But what I do sense is an energy of your path being somewhat blocked at the moment because of this very changeable energy, but of course it won't always be that way, Sagittarius. So let's take a look and see what's coming up for my Sagittarius for the time period of now when you're called to view this message. Let's get these cards down. While I do that, I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Please do keep them coming, guys. It is so important for my channel. You may look at other channels and think, oh, well, why are they more successful than Michelle? Well, big reason is that they get a lot of comments, a lot of engagement. So if you wouldn't mind just dropping me an emoji, you don't have to tell me your life story or anything like that. Just drop me an emoji, say hi Michelle, whatever you want to do, guys. It can help me a great deal. All right, Sag. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Things are I think that you need to be very flexible at the moment is what the message that just came through there. When it comes to your movements, you have to keep things open because things could change on the fly. Right in the center we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's struggle here. Not a surprise, Sagittarius. It's this initiation energy that I'm feeling around you. Whenever we go through something that feels like a struggle, you may be receiving confirmation by this reading and by other means, signs, symbols. You may be receiving nudges from spirit that are from a higher guidance. It could even be this divine guardian energy, and it's helping you with situations that are currently unfolding in your life. So you are on the right track, and no matter what your life circumstances are at the moment, there's this energy of you heading in one direction and then in a completely different direction at the next moment. One day you feel things are a certain way, only to find that the next day they seem to be different. Yeah, life is not fixed at the moment or even clear at this present time. But you are safe and protected. All is well. If you have been worried about another person, they are protected. If you're worried about yourself, you are protected. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm going to move on here, guys. In the very recent past, we do have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, well, I think that you fulfilled more of a spontaneous urge in the past to travel, to do things that on a whim, that kind of thing. And that may seem a more pleasurable energy, but it's still been a struggle. And life isn't easy for anybody, especially the way things are at the moment. So Sagittarius, this struggle, I think you've got this. It does feel like it. There is some restraint around you presently. We do have this Queen of Swords. I feel that is somebody else, that's not you. It could be an air sign, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or even an Aquarius, male or female. Yeah, the struggle is real. I think that you have someone around you who is struggling. I feel that you're also struggling. So when it comes to that, with the Star, this is a very strong energy of being protected in your healing journey. Now, there's nothing to fear here. It feels to me like there will be an end to this struggle, an end to pain, an end to suffering. I mean, when you think about life, I mean, we're all put on this earth, aren't we? To experience it to the fullest, and that means experiencing a lot of pain and suffering, because if you've never experienced pain or suffering, you've never really lived. So Sagittarius, that's you know that there are swings and roundabouts in life. You know that there are constant struggles, but you also know that life is also worth living, and that there is plenty of pleasure that goes along with the painful side of life. But with the Star there, it looks to me like if you concentrate on things day by day, getting through each day, because as I said, things are not clear, things are very changeable, you'll be okay. Try not to get I think if you focus too far ahead at the moment, because things are so changeable, that's when the anxiety kicks in. That's when the real pain and suffering comes in. If you let go and allow things to happen as they will, and remain open and flexible to change at this time, the easier it will be for you to get through this struggle. Sagittarius, I feel called to get a spirit animal for you using this deck. So Sagittarius, let's see. Sagittarius, a spirit animal for the time period of now. The crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. Yeah. Spirit has your back here, Sag. Yeah, you may be seeing birds, crows in particular, for some of my Sagittarians. For some of you, this is a spirit animal, the crow or a raven. We have card number 17. Crows get a little bit of a bad rap here, but it is actually a very beautiful creature, very smart bird, co-creating with spirit. Well, that's the Star. Your best path to follow here is you, the querent, self-embodiment. Wow, tall order, right? Sag, gosh, what can I say? I'm going to get a card from this deck here. Be you. Gratitude. The pink rose. Be you. That's really all you have to do here. You don't have to do anything grand. You just have to be your beautiful, true self. Gratitude. I would say at this present time, Sagittarius, there's something of value that's in focus. It could be an exchange of some kind, an exchange of gratitude, being grateful for another and then being grateful for you. It could be an exchange of a gift, a windfall, or the sale of a large item, or discussion around it. I would say make sure that you don't influence anything at this time. What's meant to be what's meant to be is meant to be. You don't have to do anything other than be yourself. There will be reason to be thankful, and help is on its way to balance the energies of struggle. That swings and roundabouts. That there's struggle at the present time, but that won't always be the case. So although you shouldn't focus too much on in the future and more on the day-to-day, I think that you can find pleasure even at this time of pain and suffering and struggle. It's going to be difficult, but I think that that's what you're being called to do, to bring happiness, to bring joy, by just being yourself. The querent, that's you. Ten of Wands, loyalty. Be loyal, show that you are not burdened by someone else at this time, is what I would say. Yeah, I think that for you, Sagittarius, it's really about bringing joy, admiration for strength of anyone around you who could be going through a difficult time of struggle. Be sweet, show gentleness here. This is an energy of Venus with this card, Venus in Gemini, this pink rose card. Yeah, sweetness, gentleness, with thanks and with love. Show thanks, show love, show compassion. That's really all you have to do at this time, and to be willing to step in and to help whenever called upon, whenever needed. Someone will be grateful for that, and you'll also receive balance. When we give, we receive. We have the Seven of Coins. This is acceptance of what's going on. This is not procrastination or being blind to the truth when it comes to struggle. The outcome here is the Moon. Yeah. Again, things are very changeable at the moment, up and down. There is very changeable emotions, things that are being felt at the moment that it's a struggle, because I see that one day the emotions could be very high in terms of optimism, and then the next day it could be signs of struggle again. It's a natural thing. It's part of you growing through this time period. You'll learn a lot, and you'll be much changed through going through whatever this struggle represents to you at the moment. And what's hidden here is the Ten of Swords. Yeah, let's see, I'm going to get some more cards on that. I will get one from this one here, Exhaustion. We have Mastery here. Now, with the energy around Augur, this is a wise person. An augur. This is someone who receives insight, receives messages in order to take action. But you are not required to do so. Yes. Here you'll find strength and wisdom as you are led towards mastery of the self. As you tread this path, embrace the gifts that are bestowed upon you, develop and hone your natural abilities, your skills, in order to share the message that Spirit has for you and others. This is your calling. So it's time to stop the struggle, stop the fighting, and to acknowledge just who you are. The augur understands the mystery of acceptance, and here we have the card of acceptance. Sagittarius, it's time for you to do just that. The incantation with this is, I finally let my ego go. It does not serve, and now I know that my pride comes before a fall. This I must master of all. this I must master most of all. Yeah. So don't be afraid of your natural connection with spirit, this crow. Listen to your calling. This is a time for self-realization, self-embodiment. You have a natural sixth sense. Time to trust it, don't neglect it. From the times of the Etruscan culture, augurs observed and interpreted omens and signs from the gods and nature. These prophets were consulted by kings, emperors, and pharaohs before an engagement of any nature was entered into. Today, these wise men can still be found in every traditional culture throughout the world. So there is an energy here of connecting with spirit when it comes to your inner struggle to get through something. Having gratitude for the messages that are coming through for you at this time. It feels like a challenge because it can come. These signs can be quite harsh. It's not all about roses and rainbows here. Some of it is, and then the other flip side of that is some other omens may be things that are sent to you at this time that are a little bit harsh. Whatever that means, it'll be different for each one of you. I think you'll know what it is that you're particularly struggling with at this moment. Let's see, any other messages here, please, for Sagittarius. The Storm. Card number 28. Now, with this one, the Storm, well, there may be chaos above and chaos around, and I think that then in the world, yes, there absolutely is. But this mermaid here is staying out of the chaos by going deep. It's like the fish in the sea, the animals in the sea, the mammals in the sea. They don't fear the storm up above the water level. No, they don't feel that. Yeah. There's an energy here of waiting for things to become more settled, for things to abate, and for tranquility to return, and it will, Sag. Yeah, I think that's what you're doing. Yeah, but here's the thing, Sagittarius. Even in the storm, there is things that you can gain from that. Some of you may really feel storms. You may really feel electric currents in a storm. You may be very affected by weather patterns at this time, Sagittarius, wherever you're living in this world. And there's an energy here of looking out, relishing the storm, thriving on the electricity that's in the air, the chaos. Because every storm has its purpose, and it's to clear the air, cause the rain to come, bring change, thunder and lightning. So all of us are in awe at the power of nature. Yeah. Some of you, there's an energy here of healing, or being in awe or wonder in terms of the natural ability to heal. Yeah. So also I'm getting an energy around this storm. Storm creates change, changes. And changes that have taken too long to come. There's an energy here of something that happens so that change comes at last. It's like something rearranging, reshaping. So embrace whatever change is going on here, Sagittarius, and know that it brings the changes that you have known must be made, but probably haven't wanted. I mean, none of us really wants this kind of major change in our life, but I feel that if you embrace it, it will be easier to get through this, because eventually what will come from this is a new time of peace, and that's what I'm sensing here, Sagittarius, and you'll get through this through this energy of mastering your emotions. Yes, there's an energy here of feeling the emotions with that moon card, but also knowing that whatever you're experiencing right now is something that is being co-created with spirit in order for you to find peace. Be at peace. Accept something. Being at peace. Let's see. I'm going to pull some other cards here, Sagittarius. Let's get one from this deck. What does Sagittarius need to surrender, Spirit? Surrender to your full power. Yeah, that's what's on the other side of this, Sag. Yeah. I think that you're going to be called up here to accept a position of power. So rather than be like the lion cub here, Simba in Lion King, you're stepping up here and being the fierce lion. There's a protective energy around this. I'm getting very strong Seven of Wands energy here. Standing firm, standing your ground, Sagittarius. Trusting yourself, your decisions. And what I'm getting around this is more an energy of trusting in the divine. Trusting that Spirit is bringing in natural change, Sagittarius, and surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So yeah, whatever this is that's coming in, the storm, there is a sense of looking out at the storm with wonder and awe. And being able to master your emotions when it comes to something. It's really large energy that I'm picking up. It's not small energy here at all. Looking at the storm with wonder and awe, Sagittarius. Co-creating with Spirit. It's like it's like the power. You have some sort of manifestation power here to bring about powerful change in your life, and it's something that you can do with the power of your mind. Sagittarius, let's see, anything else that needs to be surrendered? Yeah, we have surrender to joy, as I said. I think that all you have to do right now when it comes to this storm energy that you're going through, to bring about positive change in your life, is to let joy in, savor it, indulge in random acts that bring joy and light. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Yeah, it's very easy when we're in this storm to be very focused on the negative. Anger. Being angry at the world, being angry at that pain and suffering that is being experienced by people around you and people in the world in general. But what you need to do here, Sagittarius, in order to bring about positive change is to be your wonderful, awesome self. And that's by embodying joy, bringing joy, and finding joy, even in the middle of a storm here. You can handle this. Whatever this is that is going on here, trust yourself and trust your ability to get through this. Anything else here, please, for Sagittarius? Surrender to Spirit. Yeah. Been talking about that throughout the entire reading. Anything else, please, for Sagittarius? expand your horizons. Now soon, not just yet. I feel that this came up in reverse initially. And infinite abundance, this is something that will come, but you're not seeing it at the present time. You're not seeing it. There's that strong energy of you not really knowing what's going on from one day to the next. But there will be something that comes in here. So expect something quite wondrous, a breakthrough of some kind, something that's going to bring a smile to your face, Sagittarius. Beautiful energy. I'm going to get one more card here. The Nine of Wands. Again, struggle. It may feel like a disruption. It may feel like something disrupting your life, but it's meant to... It's like you're being initiated. Sagittarius. It's like you're being initiated. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the energy around this is spiritual growth. I mean, look at this. It augurs in mastery of self. So you're going through a time of significant spiritual growth and significant healing. And there are many changes occurring both internally for you and that are being reflected in your external world. And you are being protected during these times. You can relax and allow your transformation to happen, although this feels like anything but being relaxed, but you're being called to relax. If you're tensing up, it's not going to help the situation, so try to let that go and trust in your own unfoldment here, that things are going to work out for the greatest good. Big spiritual growth here creates big difficult challenges, but it's through those challenges you as the initiate can gain wisdom, power and awareness. It augurs in this mastery. And what you'll leave behind here are fears that once held you captive. You're really going to be free from past restrictions here, and you're going to be free to live a life that is truly extraordinary, inspirational. Yet these challenges that are going on right now feel very deeply confronting. And it may be that you're being tested at this time, Sag. There is something here that feels very uncomfortable. But Spirit wouldn't be giving you this unless Spirit knew that you were ready to handle this. You've got this, Sagittarius. This readiness might not seem obvious to you, but you are venturing into a very significant time in your life that's leading you down a spiritual path. So everything that's being thrown at you, Sag, is a challenge for you to grow. See it as an opportunity, whatever this is. Have faith. You will be safely guided through this. Sagittarius, I'm going to have to leave it there and wish you all the very best as the dogs are barking outside. I wish you all the very best. Please do take care. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My email is gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my links down below as well in the descriptions box. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button before you go. Drop me a comment down below, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. I thank you so much, Sagittarius. This looks pretty good. The Spirit has your back, and while things are very unclear in your mind at present and may be causing you some anxiety, the other side of this looks very, very good for you. have gratitude for the lessons, for these challenges, for they will give you a certain level. It's like leveling up in life, leveling up in knowledge. Again, we can only truly evolve and grow not by our lives being stagnant or staying on one level, but by experiencing challenges in life. And boy, whatever's being thrown at you here, Sag, it's probably a big one. But the other side of this tells me that things are going to work out for you. How they do will be different for each one of you, of course, Sagittarius. I wish you all the very best, and bye for now.